Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do about it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about need to know basis, and be careful about who you talk to about your partner, about people that you love, because this is you're taking somebody's character and you're absolutely destroying them. And when you have somebody very close to you, they trust you, you're vulnerable. So if you're having issues with your partner or your best friend, or be careful with what you say to other people, because they can give you the wrong advice. They can be jealous of you. They could want to destroy your relationship. So you got to be very, very careful about need to know basis. And remember, people will use things against you. So I want you to be very careful. This is what I mean about somebody you trust, a counselor, somebody that you can get raw with and tell everything that you know that it's not going to go anywhere. So today, I want you to be very careful about the character of when you're talking about your husband, your wife, your partner, and who you talk to with, and make sure they have your back, that they're not trying to break up your relationship and destroy your family. And that happens quite often because people are jealous because they don't have anybody in their own life. So this is a very fragile situation. And I have one person, and you don't need to discuss your marriage and your problems with your relationship with your children. Children don't want to hear it. Children have enough problems. They have enough issues. They don't want to hear your drama. They want you to be strong with them. So say that for your best friend. Say that for your counselor. You can really do a number, and then you start forcing your kids to pick sides, and that's not healthy for mom. That's not healthy for dad. Then there goes the disrespect. Then you start breaking up the family, and this is very important for you to understand this. There's a lot of damage that can be done with destroying characters. You see it. You see it everywhere. That's why I don't watch the news anymore. That's why I don't watch anything negative anymore. And that's why I don't listen to anybody that's coming from a bad place. I don't respect their opinion because that's where they're coming from. And people that are constantly negative, I would never ask them for their advice. So be careful. Watch what you say. You don't have to tell everybody your whole life story. Keep some for yourself, because remember, down to what you post. See, I've never posted anything in my entire life but my book. That's it. I've never done a selfie. I've never done any of this. And they hold that against you. Remember that. They hold that against you. So if you feel the need to show off and show how wonderful you are. And the other thing, as you're bashing your partner, how would you like it if your partner's bashing you to someone else also? It goes both ways. So always put yourself in a situation and say, boy, would I like that if somebody else did that to me? No. So be very careful today. Watch what you say. Need to know basis. Everybody doesn't need to know everything. And remember, what you're exposing, they can use against you. And balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms. Your words mean nothing, and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. Regarding all sentient beings as excelling even the wish-granting gem, for accomplishing the highest aim, may I always hold them most dear. When in the company of others, I shall always consider myself the lowest of all, and from the depths of my heart hold them dear and supreme. Vigilant the moment a delusion appears, which endangers myself and others, I shall confront and avert it without delay. When I see beings of wicked nature overwhelmed by violent negative actions and sufferings, I shall hold rare ones dear as if I have found a precious treasure. When others out of envy treat me with abuse, insult me, or the like, I shall accept defeat and offer the victory to others. When someone I have benefited and in whom I have great hopes gives me terrible harm, I shall regard him as my holy spiritual friend. In short, both directly and indirectly do I offer every benefit and happiness to all sentient beings, my mothers. May I secretly take upon myself all their harmful actions and suffering. May they not be defiled by the concepts of the 8 profound concerns, and aware that all things are illusionary. May they ungraspingly be freed from bondage. The Dalai Lama. Beautiful. Love and compassion with everyone. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from Michael Singer. Wow, where's my Michael Singer book? Oh, wow. Here it is. Couldn't find it. Okay. I like to read from different books, and he helped me with my emotions. And today's message is, if you really want to stay open. If you really want to stay open, pay attention when you feel love and enthusiasm. And then ask yourself why you can't feel this all the time. Why does it have to go away? The answer is obvious. It only goes away if you choose to close. By closing, you are actually making the choice not to feel openness and love. You throw love away all the time. You feel love until somebody says something you don't like, and then you give up the love. You feel enthused about your job until someone criticizes something, then you want to quit. It's your choice. You can either close because you don't like what happened, or you can keep feeling love and enthusiasm by not closing. Practice not throwing away love. During a time when you feel open, pay attention to what causes you to close up again. Maybe something didn't happen that you didn't like. Whatever you experience, write it down. Write about how it affects you when you hold on to reactive disturbances as real. How would it be if you choose to not let your reactions bother you? When you notice you're reacting to an event you don't like, ask yourself, is this worth closing over? Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. This is powerful. This is profound. I have it happen in my life with my husband and I with the real estate. There's always this little power struggle with the mixed messages of just, it just is. It's his character defect. You know how we all have our character defects. Well, that's one of his, is the control and the power and wanting to always feel in charge. And he does this thing with paying, and it drives me crazy. I end up circumventing him. But one of the things I want to say to you, where a lot of people are extremely caught up into when you're being true to yourself. If your partner, your best friend, and people around you don't like you, there's a saying, when you can take it or leave it, that's when you can have it. Don't ever feel like you're stuck with anybody forever. If somebody's abusing you, if somebody's misusing you, if somebody keeps treating you unfairly, you always can walk. Just remember that. And that was what gave me a lot of freedom with my first husband and my second husband. When I know I'm truly, genuinely loyal and doing the right thing for me, for my tenants, for our business, and my husband still has a problem with it, I don't give a fuck. I will do that. I don't care. I will walk. I don't let anybody control me. I don't allow it. When I know and I examine it and I talk about it. So it happened to me the other day with getting some things that I needed to get, and he started to play his game. I just circumvented him, ended up having a beautiful day, gave him a kiss goodbye, and I don't care if down the line it comes up and and I will look him straight in the eyes and say, this is what needed to be done. You got a problem with it? Too bad. What are you going to do about it? Do not let anybody intimidate you. Do not let anybody control you. If you know you're doing the right thing. Now, if you're cheating and binging and stealing and doing all the wrong things, that's a different story. I'm talking about speaking truth. I'm talking about really looking within, and you're being bashed and degraded and devalued for doing the right thing. No, 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 no. This is where you start taking charge of your life. And today, I want you to really look at your day and say, even down to work, when you go into work, like he said, and somebody says something that is so nasty, duck, chuckle, and walk away. Duck, chuckle, and walk away. Don't let their nastiness interfere. Like he said, why would you close? Why would you close your heart? Why? And if you had a bad relationship, why would you close your heart? There's always awesome, wonderful, incredible people out there. Don't you dare let that last relationship destroy your chances of love and having an incredible life. And the only reason we have a credible life is when we become incredible. And we make the stands, and we do the next right thing. Don't you dare give anybody this kind of power. No man, no woman, no body, no vagina, no tallywhacker is worth any of that. So, no closing today. Be open for love all day. And when you find, like Michael Singer says, when you find yourself closing, when you find somebody saying something and all of a sudden you shut down, you want to leave your job, you want to quit, you want to walk away from your relationship, don't give anybody that kind of power. You look at it, you address it, and you come up with a solution. There's always a solution. And I always have a solution. I always have plan A, B, and C. I'm always ahead of the game. That's why I don't have problems going to the bathroom. That's why I have great days. I only have bad moments, and I smash them and I let them go. I smash them and I let them go. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bail out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. 2 heads are better than 1. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. Remember, I'm doing my podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. If you want to reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com, leave your number. I'll go over my workshops. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com, leave your number. I'll go over my services. Please share it with 10 other people. The more people we help win, the more we win. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a conspicuous day today. And thank you for listening.